What's good, y'all? We're here with another episode, the second episode. I got my dog here, Calvin Austin, two-time All-Conference 2021 and 2020. Most importantly, an NFL draft in the 2022, Calvin Austin.
What to do, bro? Good to see you.
How you feeling, bro?
Feeling good, bro. Good to be back in the city.
Yes, sir.
Chopped up by the belt, man.
Come on, man. How you getting, bro?
I'm gonna get a favor. Do it light on the side.
Right on the side, yes. I have to say that. Get you right, bro. How you been, bro?
I mean, good, bro. You know, it's always good to be back home with the fam. Got my two dogs.
So man, I just been kicking it, bro. Just been kicking it for real.
What kind of dogs you got?
I got two American bullies. I got a girl and a boy. So yeah.
So you think about breed?
Thinking about it. I'm thinking about something. So maybe going down soon. So that's what I'm trying to get some stuff in the water.
I like to breed where the money. The breed where the money.
How to fail, bro.
Man, the fam ain't good, bro. I just had another son.
I already know a song, man. We're getting big already.
Oh God, anybody so long. He look just like me.
Bro.
Somebody look
Just like you, bro.
They talk. Good mind don't cry shit, baby. It'll be it, dog. Yeah. You know what's up, bro? So look, we gonna get into this, bro. We gonna kind of start from the beginning, bro. Like, tell us a little bit about your upbringing, about like how you came up.
So man,
It was like me, my mom, my dad, and my boy Fufu. So I'm the only boy. Growing up, it was sports, man. Football, basketball, track. For real though, like track was really my foundation for everything. Like I did track year round, spring, summer. So like a lot of folks was like, I know you probably did you did AAU basketball, right?
Yeah, I played
Yeah,
AAU.
see, AAU. See, I did. I was everybody out there. Everybody, I did AAU track.
Ooh,
So,
that's
like,
tough.
come on now.
I ain't know they had AAU track.
Exactly. A lot of folks didn't. So
So how not to cut you off, but how AAU track work? Do it work the same way as like the basketball?
yeah. It's like, so we have like just meets, which would be just like games, and then we got like district, then regionals, then nationals, and so, bro, my whole summer, like, growing up would usually be just track, bro, like grinding. The thing was, like, my dad, like, bro, we ended up, like, no matter what the weather was, like, we had ended up stop training with the team that I was with, the Memphis Jaguars, because they had started practicing they were, I think, out in like Collierville or something. It was far out. So man, my dad taking us to Hardin track every day.
Every day, straight track.
Track, working.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, you a little smaller, so
Come on now.
it's like I know you ain't just had that man, I'm finna play football off the rip mentality.
Yeah, you see, but the thing was too, growing up, I used to play football with my older cousins. And you know my big cousin, you know your cousin, they ain't finna take it easy.
Yeah, they gonna hit your ass.
What?
They gonna hit your
So
ass.
I really had to go to the park. That's why I really I felt like, knew that I was like, okay, I can do this football thing.
Bro,
I
I
used
ain't gonna lie, like
end up juking them, you feel me, cutting back, making moves on them.
so speed was your. I ain't gonna lie, it was some things I was talking about. This shit so crazy that you said that, bro. We've been talking about I know you've been paying attention to Memphis basketball.
Yeah.
We kind of like we had a good start. Now we on the way back. Like it looked like they kind of gave up a little bit.
Man.
And me and my cousin were just talking about how like it's a difference. Like you can kind of tell who grew up playing football or playing basketball in the neighborhood versus the one that just worked out with the
comb trainer.
It's
everything.
a different.
I was about to say you gotta get your foundation. I was about to say like that.
You get your foundation from that part.
What you say, you can tell when folk got that dog that you can't coach and you can't teach. Like
facts, bro.
It's either in you or it's not, bro. And like, shoot, you hate to say it, but some of them don't seem like it's in them, but
that's how I like. That's kind of what we were saying. Like you can kind of tell which one grew up playing in the park, and you can kind of tell which one just in the gym.
I was about to say, cause I be saying that, cause like, bro, with my cousin, it's like we playing 21. If I want to get a rebound, like I'm gotta find new ways. I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go above and beyond to really even get a rebound against them.
Facts.
So now I'm going against, you feel me, folks my age and stuff. I'm like, man, I wish y'all would. Y'all ain't finna stop me from getting the ball. If I can get it from my big cousin, come on now.
I know y'all
I
ain't
ain't
finna
worried
get it
about
from.
y'all. Yeah.
Oh yeah, see that's kind of how we were brought up. That's kind of how we were brought up. All right,
competing
so look,
against each other. Thanks.
what was kind of some of your What was kind of some of the things your dad used to that instill in you, that still with you to this day, like right now? Some of the stuff that he, like real major traits that he done taught you coming up in middle school, bro.
Bro, just for real, like work ethic. Like it's crazy, like cause he would always work the night shift, right? And so like while he getting ready for work, man, he having us doing every night, like during the summer, like 100 calf raises, 100 squats, and then we'll put this band around our leg and like extend it to like work our quad, and we'll hold that for like, let's say we got let's say I'm running the 100 and I want to run the 100. Back then I'm young, so I'm trying to hit like 14 seconds. We'll hold it for 14 seconds. Then we'll sit on the ground, do arm swings for that same amount of time.
Whole time, like, this speed training. Come on, this speed,
like, and we in the house. You feel me? This at night before bed. Like we doing this every day. Like, but back then it was just like routine. But I look back at it now, I'm like, but he's setting the whole standard. You feel me? Like you gotta. If you want to be great, you're going to have to work.
That's how you're going to have to work.
That's how you're going to have to work. You're going to have to do extra. Like, come on, folks ain't doing that at night. Like,
at nighttime, usually if he ready to come home, go to sleep, get it ready. While he out there working out with y'all.
Out there with us, you feel me? And so just that standard of work.
It's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's tough. That's tough as fuck, man. Shout out to Pops. I see Pops in a lot of pictures, and I just know he can. Man, you can look at him and tell, like, my Pops didn't play that shit. Pops didn't play that shit. Fact. That's good, bro. That's good. Me, I got 2 sons, so man, hearing that shit, bro.
Figure for him.
That shit is all the way good, bro. That shit A1. All right, so boom. You in middle school, bro. How many sports did you play in middle school?
So I did 3. So I did football, basketball, track. And so, bro, middle school, like, that's when I feel like I really started to lock in with football. Like, I knew that that's when I felt like, because 5th to 6th grade, I've been small. So 5th to 6th grade, though, I was small for real.
For real,
yeah. And then like that 8th grade, I hit like a little growth spurt. Niggas say like a growth spurt. Yeah, I had a little growth spurt.
A little growth spurt. That's all niggas need, though.
Hey, and so I started like doing stuff that I was like on the field. It was like my real deal felt like unstoppable out there. And so that's like middle school. I feel like with football, I was like, you know what? I already wanted to go to the league, but I was like, you know what? It's right around the corner now. So, once you get after middle school, high school, you start getting recruited and stuff. Now you starting to decide your future. So I'm like, I really was like, yeah, I can do this.
So it was so now that you done explained it to me, bro, it really sounded like it wasn't. See, I thought it was track first for you. By you being so fast, I kind of thought it was track. Like,
and look, and you know what's crazy? My dad told me he would tell me this before a game. He was like, he was praying. He was like, look, you was meant to play football, and like that really hit home. I was like, I thought about it. I was like, and that's what's crazy. Like with my pops, like no matter, we were just talking about it today too. Like all the camps we used to go to at Memphis, MTSU. I went to a camp at Christian Brothers. It was like a little camp. It had a bunch of colleges there. A coach from UT Martin, I forgot his name. He came up to me. I was routing some folks up. He was like, "Hey, man, good routes, this and that." I'm thinking, okay, I'm finna get an offer. I don't got one. He said, "But hey, I think you should go talk to Rhodes. I think you'll be a great fit for them. The Division III school." I'm looking at him like you really just said that to me. Like you really just disrespected me. Like you saying like yo D3, that's a perfect fit for you.
Nah, that's a perfect. That's how you feeling.
And you feel me? I'm telling my pop from always used to be like,
there's really
you going to the league. Like they don't know the talent of you because they almost I'm young, so like I dang near like looking at it myself like maybe my size is going. You feel me? But my dad, he's stopping it immediately. Like he like. Nah, like they don't know. They don't see it. Yeah, they don't see it. You feel
size ain't never been ain't no big factor in no sports. Like,
but it's
if
all
you play
about
sports, you know that.
About everybody know that if you like that, bro, somebody gonna come find you.
Somebody gonna come find you.
They gonna come find you, bro.
All right, so you in middle school, bro, and you running track, you playing football, and you like you a 3-sport athlete.
Yeah.
So at that time, you were like, man, I think I can go for the football. I'm gonna go for the football. I'm good at track, like I'm fast, but Pops, I'm gonna go and play football. That's kind of what your mindset
So look,
was.
here the thing was. So look, it's crazy though, cause like, so look, growing up, when I was doing AAU track, like at the Junior Olympics, when I was 9, so my first 3 or 4 years, when I was 9, 10, 11, and 12, I won the long jump in the whole country. So like, I was ranked number 1 each year in that. So like,
hold on, long jump in the sand.
Where you jump in the sand, cause I ran for the Memphis Bears SYS team in Memphis, and my coach was like, you know what, do long jump. I tried it. I didn't. My first time losing in long jump in any meet or any competition when I was like 14 or 15, like ever even losing. I never lost. Like that's how.
The athleticism was already
there. You feel me? Yeah. And so,
honestly, spoiler alert, Rich, he's very fast.
When I go to college, track, that's a different. I said, I need to show them what I can do in football, you feel me? So that's why when I was going in middle school, high school, I'm like, track, I ain't worried about that. But you know, track, they only look at size, they straight time.
Fact.
But football, they gonna try to, but your stats can be 5, but they gonna try to be like, his size though is something.
Yeah, his size.
So I'm like, let me show them in football for real, and I know track gonna be there, you feel me? Fact. That was my mindset. And what's crazy was it ended up working out like that, so that's why I was able to run track at Memphis my first 3 years.
So okay, let's kind of reverse it a little bit. Let's kind of go back. Let's go to high school. So
yeah, that's what it happened.
There's like, okay, you leaving middle school. Yeah. You going into your 9th grade year.
Yeah. So bud,
how did you get down to so what school you go to? I know you went to private school, which is Hardin Academy, right?
Yep.
I went to Hardin Academy. What was one of your decisions into like what was one of your main reasons like, man, I'm going to Hardin?
So look, my folks, my parents was like, I've been at Hardin my whole life, and so it's crazy. I don't think nobody know this, but what was that? After my sophomore year at Hardin, so like it was some stuff going on, and like you know, obviously in the city, like private schools ain't getting that much. Unless you just like already done got it since you was young. We ain't getting too many looks, especially my division, because we small, you feel me? They always gonna say the talent you going against this and that. And like, you know, it was, and so I had considered going to either White Station or White Haven. My dad he met with them and everything, you feel me? We was just, you know, trying to
go a different route.
Yeah, just to see if, because I was like, because that's when, you feel me, I was knowing football is what I want to do in college, and you know, that's a real thing.
That's a real football school.
Real football school.
That's a real football
and so
school.
That stuff really be mattering.
That kind of up there with MUS.
Exactly. And so, you know, we did that, prayed about it, you know, God told us to stay at Hardin, so
and I ain't gonna lie, bro,
working out.
I real deal. So you play with my partner. That's how I know, like, private school really. My niggas, like, folks know this. If they don't know this, bro, we finna go and put them on game. Private school is really no different than public school.
I mean, look, because that's what people
the competition there.
And look, you got to realize, because, like,
what separates private and public to me is the private school just got the resources. But, like, if you want to go on the field or on the court, this shit really go tit for tat.
I don't say exact, and that's my thing, because, like, I tell people, like, we play some public school teams and beat them. Of course, we ain't play, you know, the top ones, because I graduated with 105 people. You feel me? So it's like it's smaller, but like as far as like athletes, bro, like my homeboy Nick Martin, he was he was the second fastest in the state.
Hey, that's crazy. I don't mean to cut you off. That's my dog.
That's your dog. Yeah, but
every 2 weeks he pulling up.
He
booking his appointment off you.
And look, and he was at Hardin with me, and like we two of the best athletes in the state. So it's like, yeah, but that's just Memphis, bro. It's so much talent in Memphis, bro. Like, so much talent.
It is, bro.
It's just hard getting out, you feel me?
It's just hard. Yeah, you just got to find your way out.
You got to find your way
out. And I ain't going to lie, private school really was a good idea. I'm finna tell you how I gained a lot of respect for private schools, bro, cause you play with my bro fool, Reggie. You play with Reggie. So cause me going to y'all games, I'm seeing it for myself. Like I'm playing in AAA at East High. I'm playing in the top ass division. Yeah. But I'm going to bruh games and I'm like, cuz that shit ain't really no different, bro. Them folk balling too. Like,
they hooping, they skilled. It may be a different type of skill, but they still hooping.
I'm telling you, they got it just like we got it. Man. So was you there? Was you there when y'all played campaign?
Yeah. Okay, I was in 8th grade, so I would just be the one. I'm showing up to the game, watching. I'm going to the game, watching like, hey, they saying that campaign. He going to, you feel me? And then
and get what? He went private school, bro in the pros now.
Man, bro in the pros, you feel me? Yeah, that's what I said. It's some folks that done came through and made they mark.
Made they mark, real talk, and went on, made money in the league, played pro. Man. And I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of how I was kind of telling my folks, like, bro, private school ain't, man, private school just like us. Those folks, like, you can get your ass killed on any given night. Campaign, they had a couple of them battles. My boy, I went to my boy game when he played the campaign.
I know you was hype talking that one, huh?
Bro, that man was kicking campaign ass. I fuck with campaign. Yeah. I respect the campaign.
But you wanted him to get drunk and get bucked. Yeah.
Look, my bro was killing that man. Like, for real. But that's kind of how I got the difference between the private school and public school shit. All right, so look, bro. You at Hardin Academy. You play football, you play basketball. What was kind of your stats in football on the football field?
Football, man, it was kind of crazy. So I only played receiver, and on offense I only played receiver, but I played corner, punt return, kick return, did it all. Mm-hmm. So like my stats was like I know my senior year we had a spread offense. But our quarterback had hurt his shoulder, so we didn't even throw the ball, bro. But like I still ended up having like 20-some touchdowns on offense. Wow. I had like 8 total like punt and kick return touchdowns.
That's tough.
I had like 2 pick sixes, took a fumble back. So like I was really like doing it.
So you played defense too?
I played, bro. You know what's crazy? I was going to camps at first at corner, cause I was thinking I was gonna be. Okay. I was watching I think his name. Brent Grimes. I want to say he an old school corner, but he was like 5'9", and I was thinking I was like, okay, hopefully if I can get to that height, you feel me? I can be just like him, be a slot corner in the league. So you know what's crazy? I'm at camps. I'm really locking folks. Like that's what. And I tell people, I didn't start going to camp and being a receiver till like my senior year in high school. I used to go at straight corner. I'm locking folks up.
I'm gonna try to lock your ass up.
I'm locking folks up, picking it, everything. You feel me,
bro? I don't know why corner is the money maker.
It's the money maker, and so in high school, I was doing offense, of course, just because I'm talented. But I was like, I'm thinking I'm gonna be go in there for corner, and then Coach Norvell is crazy. He was the one that was like, nah, because I was like. When I was going to college, I was like, I'll play whatever position. I'm just going as an athlete. Norvell was like, you a receiver.
You gonna play receiver.
And he was like the DB coach had wanted me, but he was like, nah, you gonna be a receiver. That's why to this day, like I got the most respect for Coach Norvell. That's why I tell folks, I ain't surprised what he doing at Florida State.
I ain't gonna lie, he a damn good coach.
Come on now, he a coach, bro.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story, bro. You probably remember this. So you remember I used to work at Holiday Inn? It's all Holiday Inn.
Y'all did.
So, bro, I was kind of like, I was still in barber school then. Like, where y'all used to go check in.
But yeah.
Before y'all games and shit.
Every home.
Bro, I was still in barber school, bro.
So you was right there.
And so many folks still ask me, bro, how you be cutting a lot of them Memphis players? Like,
you was right there.
Bro, one day I real deal. When it got some business cards, man, because I used to bring my clippers to work every day. Because I'd be just getting out of barber school, I'm going straight to work. I'm leaving barber school, going to work. This is when I want really I want shit. I really want that good. I'm grinding though. I was in that grind mode. So I was like, man, it's a way I gotta build some type. I gotta build some type of traction with this shit. Like,
you gotta get
so, bro, I went and made some business cards, bro. I'll never forget this day because this shit really like this a learning point to my barbers coming up, bro. Y'all got y'all gotta like go out and reach. Y'all like y'all gotta go out and grab y'all clientele. It ain't gonna walk to you. Like your clientele ain't gonna walk to you. You gotta make business cards, get out, man, negotiate, linger, mingle, whatever. Just talk to folks, man. Cause it like if you make business cards, bro, I end up making some business cards, bro. So I was like, I ain't gonna lie, like I'm really alright at this shit. So it's about time for me to start going to get my clientele and shit. Try to get me some clientele. So when y'all used to check in, bro, I go knock on y'all door. I just man, I'm knowing y'all in no motherfuckers. I just go knock on the door, or I catch somebody coming out. Hey, bro, I cut her. Woo, I work here, bro, but I cut her on the outside of her, bro. You need a haircut? Hit me up, woo. Yeah. Bro, I done gave, like, I done did damn near all y'all like that. Like, I done damn near walked up on so many of their ass food and just passed out my business cards, bro. And that shit went from there, bro. I got better and better at this shit. And I glanced at clientele just off. I get probably 4 or 5 University of Memphis football players every year just off.
You started tradition.
Bro, just off going to knock on nigga door here, bro. This is my business card. I cut her. Woo. Man, a lot of folks be asking me that question, bro. Like, how you get the sports player? How you get? I just be telling them, bro, y'all got to get on that campus. Get on that campus, pass out them cards, bro. That's how y'all gonna get noticed. That's how y'all gonna get seen. But that was just something I had to share with you and share with the other people because a lot of folks didn't know
real
this
shit. Real
jam,
like, bro. Yeah, you dropping knowledge, bro.
A lot of folks didn't know this shit, bro. I used to real deal like, man, I'm clocking in. I'm waiting on y'all to hit the door. Like, I'm finna pass out these business cards. Hopefully one of they ass fuck with me. That's all I need. I was
about to say, to get to wherever you gonna go, you gotta start somewhere, and it's gonna take some grinding. Like, it ain't gonna. That was a lot of folks think you can just happen, like, nah, bro. And then even when somebody make it, they think it just happened. It's like, nah, this been years in the making. It's been like a lot of ups, downs. You feel me? Like good day, bad, all that. Like,
all right, so you go to Memphis, bro, and what did you have a scholarship in track?
Okay, so this what happened. So going to my senior year, that's when like you really know if you gonna have offers or not. Cause like after your junior season,
this high school, right?
Yeah, this high school. So after your junior season, that's when you really know if you're gonna get offers or not. Cause after your senior season, you feel me? Folks already done signed. They got their recruiting class. You kind of late, and so offers wasn't coming. So going to my senior year, my pops was like, we got at least tour some schools, but you can't go nowhere blind. And up until then, I only have been talking to Ivy League schools. So I had a good
GPA.
ACT score, GPA, ACT score. And so I'm like, of course my parents, happy with it. But I'm like, man,
I want to go somewhere.
Come on, I'm trying to go to the league, and yeah, you can go from anywhere. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Give me a good shot.
Give me a good shot. And I'm like, my size already. So I'm like, you know what? I want to go to Memphis, but I'm like, bro, I was going to 2 or 3 camps a year at Memphis. Like, all the coaches know me, everything. I'm going.
You putting your groundwork.
I'm putting my groundwork.
You putting your groundwork.
Fastest 40, killing in drills. I used to go at DB, but obviously then I started going at receiver my senior year. So I'm like, you feel me? I'm like, okay, an offer should be coming at some point. And then it never came, and so then the track coach from Memphis started recruiting me, Coach Miles Smith, and so he was like, he was like, look, I ain't letting you leave the city. I don't care what I got to do.
I need him.
And he said, come on. So I'm like, look. I told him I was like, since like, and I had been wanting to go to Memphis like ever since like I would go to the games, there'd be 1,000 people there. We getting blown out by 50 at halftime. I said, you know what? When I was younger, I'm like, I want to be like, I want to do what D'Angelo Williams did. Turn up the city. I'm gonna have plenty of offers, right? And so obviously that ain't come. So Coach Miles was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. And I was like, well, I got to play football if I'm going to Memphis. And so he talked to the football coaches the next day, and they was like, you know what? We can give him a preferred walk-on. That way he won't have to like actually try out. He can just be, a preferred walk-on, and he can just join our summer program, and we'll see what happens from there.
So bro, what's a walk-on? Explain to the viewers what, like, for the young youngest that's coming up and don't really know they
Yeah.
getting meetings with coaches, they don't really know this terminology. What is a walk on?
So you got two different types. You got like a true walk on, and if y'all don't know, Chris Claybrooks, a corner, used to play with me at Memphis. He a cornerback for the Jaguars.
I was just gonna say that he played for the
Jaguars. He actually, like, Memphis had open football tryouts. He ran like a 4.2 40, and he actually walked on the team like that. He was a true tryout walk on. And so with me, I was a preferred walk on, which means I ain't have to do that part. But besides that, once you get in the summer program, like, it's like
you a walk on.
You a walk on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy to the point where, like, I gotta tell this one story. Like after summer workouts, you know, the food be in the within the weight room.
Mm-hmm.
All the walk on guys, we standing against the wall while the scholarship guys getting their food, and like we just trying to see what's left. And so when everybody get done getting their food, the strength coach is like, "All right, y'all can go," and we rushing to get food because if not, we not eating.
Wow.
And that's what I'm saying. And it's different now though. It's different now, like, because they actually they was like everybody can eat and stuff. Because at first I tell, like, you can ask someone to walk on, bro. We wouldn't, like, you wouldn't get food. Like, you just did the same workout, whatever they did. You not eating if you ain't if there ain't enough left.
You ain't on scholarship.
You ain't on scholarship, and that's why my favorite days to walk on was when they used to bring us Sonic burgers. Cause they'll bring plenty of them. Mm-hmm. We can get like 2 of them, and that way we know we gonna eat. Mm-hmm. But they bring like a little box meal or something. Shoot, it's a chance you may not eat.
Wow, that's
and
tough.
but yeah, I go back to the track thing. Coach Miles was like, I ain't letting you leave the city. He talked to the coaches, preferred walk on, and so I was like, you know what, I ain't want to do it. Cause like I was feeling, you know, my pride. I was like, bro, I'm one of the best athletes in the city. Like, how it's gonna look if I walk on to my own school and like, you feel me?
Yeah.
And so I talked to my pops. He was like, man, you want to go somewhere you want to be, cause like at the end of the day, you gonna be the one out there on that field, waking up for 5 a.m. workouts and stuff. At least you want to be somewhere you happy. And so I was like, you know what, bet. And so I took that preferred walk on. So I did track and football, and it's crazy. It's called the Bear Bryant rule. And if you like play football, you can't get a scholarship in any other sport. So I was offered a full ride track scholarship. But if I was gonna take that,
you wouldn't ever get no football scholarship.
I wasn't even gonna be able to play football.
Oh man! So you
the
had
NCAA
one route.
It wrong. The NCAA trifling. You feel me? If you play football, you can only get a scholarship in football.
Wow!
And you can't. So it was like if I got a scholarship in track, that means I couldn't play football at all. So I'm like, I gotta walk on for both. And so I ended up walking on for both, man.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yep.
Fuck, bro. You real deal took the stirrup.
Come on.
My nigga can't say you ain't come on. You real deal took the stirrup.
That was supposed to be like, man, but you fast though. I know it. I'm like, man, look.
Y'all don't know the route,
though. You know the route.
Y'all don't know the route,
Folks wasn't caring about my speed.
Bro, that's great. They okay. You fuck too.
They like, man, we got. If the track coach ain't talked to him, I would have. You feel me? They wouldn't.
Bro, that shit is crazy. That's a good ass story.
Yeah, that's how I got to Memphis, though.
And so like you get to Memphis. You walk on now. You know you walk on. You damn near can't even eat. You know it. Yeah, you for sure walk on. So alright, boom. You a walk on now. What was your mindset like? How did you, like, some days you wake up like, man, look, I gotta get myself out of this position. Like, what was your mindset to, like,
so look, you know my mindset,
deal with this shit?
But they're gonna come. This why it came full circle. It went right back to what the foundation. You feel me? Work.
Pop. I already instilled it in me.
Work,
I got it in me.
You know what I'm saying? So like that was the only thing. So I'm getting because I'm like, okay, I do see that. Okay, there's a lot I gotta learn. I gotta improve my hands. I gotta improve my route running. I just gotta learn a whole bunch. So I see this because I see what other guys. So I'm like, and then I'm out there. I'm like, okay, I ain't catching the ball as good. You feel me? So like, bruh, I just started working. And you know who was the main one with me getting on the jug machines? We just doing extra work.
Who, bro?
Kylan. Me and Kylan was grind,
bro. That's my dog.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Dog. We was,
man. Kylan was like that.
Come on, he liked that. And so we each was like, though, like, bro, we want to, because obviously he walked on, so like he had to work his way
up too, so, just like you.
It's like, and bro, so I mean, we was grinding, bro, like we was real deal grinding, and that's why, like, we tell people like the stuff we did, like we still got videos, and we be looking laughing like, dang, we was catching the ball ugly, and dang, look how much we was doing this and that. Just
y'all finding flaws.
Come on, we finding flaws, and we like it real deal. Like the work we put in, it paid off, and so that's why as a walk on, it was like, I'm like, you know what? It's not like I was like, bro, I gotta have a whole new mindset change. It's like I just gotta do what I've been doing, bro. I just gotta maybe intensify it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's obviously a different level, but it's like all I know is work. So that's all I'm finna do now is just grind. And so, man, that's what I tell folks, work, bro, take you a long way.
Take you a long way. That's really that shit right there crazy, because a lot of young folks finna learn a lot, bro. But just off listening to this story, bro, just how like you just don't know how many more kids that you just inspired to just like keep going. Like I know I can do it. Like that story right there, I heard bro say on Chopping It Up with Swish, like that's one of the ones that a person can go back to, bro. The kids, whoever, like, and it's gonna give you some little fight in you. It's gonna put some fight in you. All right, so look, bro. You in in college. You on the football field. You working out with the big dog. You a walk on, but like you out there with the folks that's on scholarship. Your mindset is to keep grinding, to keep going. The foundation was already built from Pop. All right, so when you first got do you remember your first time? Like, okay, this is my first run, coach. Be like your first play actually getting out there.
On the field, bro, yes. It was against Mercer, though. This was I redshirted my first year. So this 2018. This 2018, yeah. So this my redshirt freshman year. We beat Mercer by like 60 in this fourth quarter. So boom, I go in on kickoff. This is my first. I'm like, bro, I'm in the Liberty Bowl, bro. I'm happy. I'm here. I'm like, my folks in the stand. You feel me? I'm like, I'm up in the rundown. Boom, you know, we kick it out. I don't even think they returned it, but I'm like, bro, I did it. You feel me? I'm like,
I did.
And so look, so it's a fourth quarter. You know, obviously we just running the ball out now, and so this our last possession. And so I look at the sideline. Look up. I see, and it's blue 45, and that means. That's a jet sweep to the left. I'm like, dang, I think it's for me. It's late. I'm like, I think we just gonna run the ball out, hand it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I called a jet. I said, okay. Man, I must have got it when 83
to the house. So
my first game playing in.
First game playing. You take out to the crib.
To the crib, and like I'm like when I score, you can see me. I'm just like running. I don't know what to do because I'm like. But I'm thinking, you feel me? I'm like, when I ran that on kickoff, I was like, I did it. Yeah. I'm like, I'm a walk on, but I played in the, you feel me? Now I'm in the game. But that was just like, because I don't even really remember. It was just like, just pure instinct. You feel me? Pure instinct. Like, just pure instinct.
I gotta go. I can't get tackled.
I can't get tackled. Because, like, you know, at the end of the day, when the ball in your hands, it's football. Like, it ain't no college, no, it's football, bro. It's what you've been doing. And so, bro, so that was my first game. And so after the game, bro, it was crazy seeing my folks and stuff. But that's when I knew I was like, yeah,
I can do this.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's some folks who on scholarship been here longer than me, ain't scored. I don't care who we playing, when it was. I just went 83.
I'm showing
that I can. I'm showing at the end of the day, I make plays regardless. And so that's what kind of, you know, made. That's when I really was like, no matter what happens after this point, I done showed, and I know,
like I done showed them some shit. Like
I done showed them something.
I can take the whole 83 to the crib. It don't matter who we playing. First touch, first game.
Yeah, that means it's something in that person.
Tough, bro. That's tough, bro. I see. That's some shit I ain't know. And I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, I've been chopping you since you walked on.
Exactly, bro.
We go way back to the apartment days. You used to pull up to my crib. You used to pull up to my crib, bro. So that's kind of the crazy part. Like,
exactly, bro.
I remember them days where you mind getting out of practice or you come get chopped, but you still in the grind. You ain't even. You really ain't even guaranteed a jersey.
A jersey, feel me? I'm like, I may be dressing. You feel me? Like dressing out this week.
I might be dressing out this week.
Yeah, but I'm still getting chopped. Like, I'll be like. I'll be like, look, I'm walking down the lane with the suit, so I gotta get chopped.
I gotta get chopped. Yeah, this is for the game. This free game. I'm standing on the sideline.
I'm not gonna play, but I'm like, this Tiger walk, this a big moment. You feel me?
Yeah.
Bro, crazy.
That's tough as hell, bro. Those some days right there that the niggas can look back and be like, man, this shit all working.
All working.
All right, so 2019, I believe. You that probably was about 2019, right? When
when I popped out.
That when you popped out. 2019, you popped out.
That's popped out. You.
In my, that was 84. That was 84. You gotta get big boy jersey. You gotta get big boy jersey.
Oh, we got
You gotta work for this single dish.
Here you go.
You gotta work for this single dish.
Come on now.
All right, so look, bro, you number 84. And man, what kind of like? So as the season went on, bro, after that, did you get more playing time after that? Did they like try you out after that? Like, man, let's see if Calvin can woo. And how did that work after you actually returned your first touch?
So look, and this is the crazy part, man. It went right back to sideline, man. I'm thinking I'm finna, you feel me, get to start, but like so. The end of the season, I think I ended up playing like 2 more games that year. And so that's why, and that was 2018. And that's why I was like, I'm like, man, I created my first, you feel me, my touch. And I'm like, how am I not, you feel me, playing? I'm like, and that's when me and Kyle was like, but we went to the back, we was like, bruh, I was like 2019, I said, I ain't standing on the sideline no more. Like I really did was like, I'm tired of just,
standing. It's
I'm
cold.
tired of doing that. Yeah, it's cold. I'm like, I know my talent. I said, I know I'm supposed to be out there playing. And so 2019, so that's why the 2018, I was like, that's the last time this gonna happen. So going to 2019, I think first game I ended up, playing like, I think I got like 2 or 3 snaps on like special teams, like as a gunner or something. Second game I got like a punt return, and then our punt return to Pop. He tore his ACL, and so boom. Now I'm instantly thrown in there, starting punt returner. And now next game,
hold on, go back. You returned. You were returning the punt. You juke somebody and made them tear their ACL.
No. Our starting punt returner, he tore his ACL.
So now it's on you.
Now it's on me. I'm looking the whole time, but I'm like, I'm like, damn. When it happened, I'm on the ground, and that's my dog too. Like Pop and Slade, them boys taught me so much. Like from being a walk on, helping me out. We were the same position. They showing me the rope, so I'm like, dang, my dog hurt, bro. Then it hit me. I'm like, oh shoot,
It's my chance.
Yeah, like
I'm
out there now. Like ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it.
Ain't no turning back.
Ain't no turning back. And so
I'm the next man up.
Come on. And so that game ended. I didn't do nothing then, but I fair caught. I caught the punch and everything. Next game, now coach getting a little package.
Did you have ball trouble like ball security problems, or you?
Nah, I was confident then. Cause after that 2018, you feel me?
After that punt return, you like, I can do this shit.
I can do it. You feel me?
My first touch went for 80.
I can do it. And so I'm like ready now. And so he going the next game. That's another. And he was at one of our starting receivers. And so that instantly bumped me up the depth chart a little bit. And so now I got like a little package where I come in as slot receiver. My first game, I caught like a 40-yard bomb. I got tackled, but it was like a 40-yard catch. So boom, I'm showing that like first game, you trust me in it. I can do this. I can do this. And then the next game versus Tulane, that's what really like the game that I showed where I was like, yeah, like going like I can play.
From here on out, he can play.
I can play because I had 2 touchdowns in the first half. Each of them were passing, and one was a bomb, one was a corner route in the end zone. And so like, and Tulane, one of our rivals for real. And so I'm like, after I did that, I'm like, yeah, like I can do this for real.
It's tough as hell, bro. All right, so boom, you walk on. This your first walk on season. What was like your end of stats? Did you kind of like made a showing? Cause I think I read you had like 1,000 yards, like 2,000 yard season.
Yeah, so my last 2 seasons I had 2,000 yard season, and that season, my first season playing, I had like I think I finished with like I want to say like 100 and some yards in the air and like three touchdowns. you know what? You know something crazy? Just skipping ahead a little bit. The same stats.
That's your same stats night. I just already did the research. You ain't even have to say it. That's crazy. So you know what finna happen. You know, we say no more.
Hey, so you know, yeah.
All right, so
hey,
boom.
Okay, yeah.
Bro, that's crazy.
It's
crazy,
ain't it, bro? I said, nah, this ain't real.
I just looked at it, cause you got like.
I was a walk on. I had a little pack. I wasn't playing much, you know. I wanted to, but I was still, you feel me? So it's like and I'm like, I don't want to do that no more. You feel me? Yeah, last year I was like, I don't want. You know what I'm saying? It's all coming like full circle.
It's coming full circle. All right, boom. You have a good walk on year the first year. You go for 1,000. You come back and go for 1,000. You first team 2-time all conference. Both back-to-back years in 2020 and 2021.
Yeah.
All right, so now you did not only caught our attention, the city. You didn't reach draft boards now. Like folks actually like they like man, we damn near can get him in the locker room, NFL locker room.
Damn,
all right, so look, now it's kind of it's kind of intensifying. It's kind of intensifying. Okay, so you go to the you get invited to the combine. You have 2,000-yard season. You break out. You come back. You change your number to number 4. You go for over 1,000 again. All right, boom. We gonna fast forward a little bit. All right, you 4th round draft pick. You get drafted 4th round in 2022. 2023, I believe. No, 2022.
Yep.
All right, you get drafted. All right, the first year you got hurt, right?
I hurt my foot. I had a Liz Frank surgery out for the whole season.
Out for the whole year. All right, boom. Did that kind of like, did that drop your confidence? Like, what was your mindset? Because really, like, I know a lot of people, bro, they get an injury in their first year, bro. It kind of can shoot your confidence down. What was some of the things you did to, like, kind of keep your confidence high and keep yourself, like, in a good mind space? Like, man, I got it a whole another year. I'm good.
Man,
was it the NFL teams? Was it like pops? Like what was your who was kind of helping you get through them times?
Oh, bro, man. Obviously, my faith in God held me through that for sure. Like, that was so tough, man. Because I was like, that was the last thing I'm thinking gonna happen. Like, I got goals I'm setting. I'm like,
bro, you were having a damn good training camp.
Exactly.
You got hurt in training camp,
in
right?
training camp, yeah. I was. You feel me? So I'm like, I'm really ready.
You know, we back at the crib. We all on
Steelers. I'm like, yeah,
I'm seeing what's going on. Yeah.
And so, man, when that happened, man, I would say my pops, obviously for sure, like held me down. My whole family, mom too, like just having my family support definitely like helped. But like, man, honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like the Steelers organization themselves too, like, man, Coach T, he a real one, man. Like, he met with me the next day after I found out I was gonna have to have surgery, and like he met with me, talked to me, and was like, you know, telling me, you know, we believe in you and stuff, and like we were just talking. He was just like encouraging me, reassuring me and stuff, and
it's
I was
the
like,
team.
you feel
real.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm a rookie. I'm like,
you're a rookie. You don't know how shit going. Usually when that shit happen, they ready to get rid of you. We finna see what the next man is.
It's a real business.
You undersized, and it's a business.
So
I'm like, kind of like,
and so hearing that, I'm like, okay, man. I'm like, okay, I'm glad too that they, you know, can see how I see what I can see in myself, that I can really do something. And so, bro, the whole time they just, you know, I'm going to meetings, I'm traveling with the team, I'm still a part of the team, but I'm just not practicing the playing, you feel me? And so, like, just knowing that, like, they still had expectations for me, like, he telling me, he like, look, next year we ain't gonna think of you as no rookie. Like, so don't think that you finna come in like, he was like, we believe in you.
We believe in you.
You finna come on.
Be
like,
one out, like,
player. You finna help. So
you finna be a help.
Make sure you staying ready. So, you feel me? That's what real deal made me like not even have a chance to phase out or get discouraged and stuff. Cause I'm like, I still need to go and learn everything, watch the game. So when I come next year, I feel like I look like I haven't missed it.
I ain't missed a beat. I ain't missed a beat.
Yeah.
All right, so look, boom. Let me line your mustache up right fast, and we finna get to the next question. All right, so you come in, coaches getting you good confidence, they getting you good words, they helping you out as far as the mindset. All right, so What were some of the changes that you made to like your body and like your plan, like your workout plan? Did you change anything? Like, man, I gotta work on my health. I gotta make
Yeah.
sure I can have longevity. What were some of the things that you did to help you out in them times?
So I definitely had to, because that was my first time having surgery and having a major surgery like that. So I'm like, and it's crazy because the Liz Frank, they call I had never heard of it before then. They call it the ACL of the foot. So I'm like, yeah, it's major. You feel me? It done kept some, like back in the day, or somebody have a Liz Frank, like they see, like their career basically done. You feel me? So it's like it helps with the stability of your foot. So I'm learning all new stuff. You feel me? About training your feet muscles, your toes, you know, taking care of your body, doing, you know, cryotherapy, doing extra stuff that like I'm learning from the vets and stuff about, like you said, longevity, and how if you don't, even if you feel good now, in the back end, you gonna feel it if you don't work on it now, you feel me? So that's why I said, like, missing that first year, like, yeah, it was tough, but man, I learned so much on and off the field, bro. It did so much for me going into this season and just in life, you feel me? Having to sit back and watch from an angle that, you feel me, I ain't used to, you feel me? Like yeah, in college I was a red shirt, but I couldn't play in the game. But you know, I'm still practicing. I'm just not playing on game days, but not being able to do any of that. That's a whole different.
That's a whole different ball game.
Whole different ball game.
Your foot, you can't even run.
I can't even run. You feel me? So I can't even walk. I'm on crutches and I can't put weight on it. And I'm like, it's a whole new perspective. That's why I was like, I learned so much. So it was really like a blessing almost.
It's good, bro. It's good. All right, so you come. What? Like, let me know some of the goals you got going into next season.
Man, going to next season. So really, just my whole thing is just becoming a complete football player and just a playmaker. So my thing is like, I haven't just sat down. I usually do that closer to this when the season coming up, write some goals down. The exact goals, but just like a broad sense, my goal is just to be a playmaker, like real deal. Show what I can do every time and any time the ball in my hands. You feel me? Like real deal. Like go back to high school days of like when I know that.
Because right now they kind of like labeling you as a return specialist.
Yeah, and I ain't that.
You built way more than that.
Like receiver, I can do it all. Like I'm a guy, so I'm like. But my thing is, talk is, man, talk ain't nothing. What we say from the beginning, if you ain't getting out there doing stuff, actually, you can say whatever and it sound good. But so it's like, you know what? I already know, but that's the thing. That from the beginning, that foundation. So the work I'm gonna put in going into this season. My goals really starts now. Cause it's like I want a real deal. Put that time, that work in to where when I'm going into camp. I'm like, you know what, man, I'm finna dominate. You feel me? Because I did everything. I put in all the time, resources, effort, and I'm like real deal prepared. So like my goal just to, man, it's gonna be something special.
All right. So look, what is some of your biggest purchases? Have you do you like you I know you manage your money, but what is one of your biggest purchases?
The main thing I wanted to do, bro, I wanted a car. So I got me my Dodge Durango. I got that jump back up in the pit. Sitting high. I'm sitting tall in the road. Come on, and they like, you stepping out the yeah, that's me. So I got my car. I got a couple pieces of jewelry, stuff like that. But I'll say that car because man, I had wanted one. Going into my senior year of college, because I'm like, I'm number 4. I'm finna coming back, returning senior season. I want to ride, pull up school in a new whip. Pops was like, wait, man, you finna be. He said next year you finna be somewhere where you can, you won't have to, rely on me to help you get this car, and we have
good.
You go
cash out on your own.
Whatever you want.
Get what you want.
Go get what you want.
That's tough.
So that's why I was like. I was like, you know what? When I get to the league, I was like, this is what I want my car. Because I was like, I've been real deal waiting for that. And now I can just, you telling me I can just real deal look online and say, I want this what I want and I can get it? Like, man, that's the one.
Hey, y'all, this a wrap. I got my dog here, Calvin Austin. We got more episodes on the way. Thanks for watching. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe,
Come on, man. Come get chopped by my boy Swish, man.
and we out.
Got Cuban sound like a collar. Got codeine on rolling, got upper. Ain't never take me easy.
That shit was smooth. Hey, after you drop the ball, I'm about to pull it back up, bro. So we can, yeah.
We ain't finished.
Know what I'm saying?